Hello, this is Paul Wilson Jr., the Dream Catalyst for leaders and entrepreneurs, and I'm excited to share some more insights, inspiration, and imagination for your elevation. Whenever I read the Bible, I'm intrigued when I'm reading a story, and principles of the marketplace or entrepreneurship for business just kind of jump out at me. So recently I was reading Luke chapter 5, the story of launching into the deep. Those of you who are familiar with the story. Those of you who aren't, I give you the Cliff Notes version real quick. Basically, Jesus came to the shore. There's some fishermen there cleaning their nets, and he said, I want to preach a sermon in your boat. So let's get in your boat, and we'll just go into the shallow water. So Jesus used their boat as a platform or a pulpit, if you will, to preach his message. After his message was over, he turned to the captain of that boat, which was Simon, and he said, launch out into the deep, let down your nets for a catch. So Simon Peter turned to him and said, well, we were fishing all night. We didn't catch anything, but at your command, we'll launch out and do what you say do. Quick, I'm gonna just take a tangent here for 1 second. It's interesting that Peter, the expert fisherman, took advice from a carpenter. Just know wisdom is wisdom no matter where it comes from. So always have your ear tuned to wisdom to know that it can come from anywhere. Okay, back to the story. So they launched out into the deep, and there was actually another boat there. And that boat, the other boat, is significant from the standpoint it was their partners, it says, came to help them, because when they let down that net, a ton of fish came, and their net started breaking, and they needed some help to get that fish up. It almost sank the boats. That's how incredible the increase was of the fish, because they were obedient to Jesus. So 4 principles of deep living I'm going to share with you that I believe can be gleaned from that story. Number 1 is daily pursue God's will. These are such challenging times that everyone's looking for answers all over the place, but I wonder how many people are looking for answers to their problem to Jesus. Peter and his fellow fishermen didn't catch anything all night. They had a recession for that night because there was no income. They couldn't produce a profit. Which means they didn't have income, couldn't sell the fish to produce a profit to take care of their family. So many people right now are experiencing the same situation. You're struggling with income. They listened to Jesus and they prospered because of it. So if you're running all over the place looking for answers from everyone except for Jesus, you're going to be in trouble. You may have an answer that lasts for a short amount of time, but you won't have an answer that is self-sustaining over a long period of time. You got to be in your word. You got to be in your prayer closet, in your quiet time with God, especially as an entrepreneur, to figure out where are the niches and the opportunities that I can leverage in this marketplace and take advantage of to have a profitable, sustainable business. All right? So D is daily pursue God's will. E is engage life decisively. You have to make a choice, a decision that you are not going to run from problems, that you are not going to be a coward in this time, that you're going to be willing to take some risks. Because if you don't, if you're just going to sit here and say, I'll weather the storm till it all goes by, this is going to be a long storm. Okay, I don't care what the Federal Reserve says. This is going to be a long storm for the economy overall. However, it doesn't have to be a long storm for you. Because I believe that if you, again, daily are pursuing God's will and make a choice to engage life decisively, God's kingdom has never experienced a recession. Your business doesn't have to experience a recession, but you got to be willing to take some chances. And that goes right into my next point of E, explore new opportunities. This is a time and a season to pursue some things that you may have been fearful of or maybe overlooked in the past. Find a problem and create a solution for that problem. Find a need and fill it. Look for obstacles that other people are running away from or can't get over, and you create the solution that becomes an opportunity for you to defeat that obstacle. Explore new opportunities. Get out of your comfort zone. Talk to some new people. Travel a little bit if you need to. Get out of the areas that you're familiar with. Pursue the new. Okay, that's the thing for this point. Pursue the new. No, even God says, behold, I'm doing a new thing. Shall you perceive it? Shall you recognize it? So the thing is, if God is doing a new thing, you need to be exploring some new things where God is going and not just be stuck in how you like to do things. Which then that goes into my last point, P, plan with purpose. So after you daily pursue God's will, engage life decisively, explore new opportunities, Now after you have all this insight, all this research, all these new relationships, what type of plan are you going to put in place? How are you going to count the cost for the next season that you're moving into? Don't develop an exit plan for what you're coming out of. Develop an entrance plan into your purpose, into your promised land, into the call of God for your life. There are so many incredible things that people are missing right now if they are just stuck in the recessionary mindset. If they'd have been like Peter and said, I didn't catch anything all night, I'm not going to do what you say do. No, you can't have that kind of attitude. You have to understand that God's best is still in front of you, but you have to daily pursue His will, engage life decisively, explore new opportunities, and plan with purpose. Okay, so this is just part 1 of deep living. I got another part 2, maybe even a part 3, but we'll see. Definitely part 2 that's going to be coming very soon, because I want to give you what you need from a mindset standpoint, as well as the practical tools that is based on a spiritual foundation to thrive and flourish even when everyone else is struggling. Okay, that's my passion, especially for entrepreneurs during this season. Again, this whole season for me is a crusade against unemployment. So if you're unemployed, you need to take these principles and even apply it to your job search, as well as, again, I'm going to put this seed here again, are you pursuing entrepreneurial opportunities? This may be your season to do that. So again, if you have questions about that, or if you are fearful about that, or whatever it is, I would love to be able to share some insights with you, or even pray with you, or just connect with you. So you connect with me, go through my website, paulwilsonjr.com. You'll find some contact information there. But definitely, I want to be a catalyst, an engine to help you get to the place where God has called you to be. Okay? That's it for right now. So until the next time we have a chance to get together, do all you can with all you have in the time that you have so that you can thrive on purpose. I'll see you soon. God bless. Goodbye.